Thousands of people call Kim Hallock a liar without reading her statements or attempting to recreate her story. Kim Hallock's biggest lie is not what people think. Was Kim's biggest lie hiding that she and Chip went to the park to buy weed? Was Kim's biggest lie about who tied the shoelace? Kim's biggest lie is that Chip dove out of the car or got out so that she could get in. In reality, Chip most likely fell out because he was leaning on the door when Kim opened it. Kim basically dumped Chip on the ground and left him there. Here's another video where I examine whether it would ever make sense for Chip to dive out. It would not.
Now I'm scooting to the edge of the seat here to try to find out how close to the edge I have to be before it's the right moment to dive out. Like, can I dive out right now, or do I want to get a little closer like this? I'm in a hurry, so I'm willing to dive early. I'm willing to, start diving from right here if that seems like the right time. But what I find is that it's really never the right time to dive. Like, I can just put my foot right out here and kind of slide out like this. And I'm going to slide out with that gun behind my back. And I'm going to shoot all over. Especially if the black guy's standing next to the door, like, straight out, the straight shot. I mean, you're just going to be throwing yourself right at his feet. The idea that you're going to just throw yourself right at the feet of a guy holding a gun that you're afraid of is ridiculous. If you can come out sideways and land on your feet, you're going to do that. If you don't throw yourself at a guy's feet when it doesn't even work, it's actually almost easier to slide out feet down. And you should try this yourself. Like, it's so awkward to throw yourself out here. You're just going to be dumping yourself on the ground. Whereas you can throw your foot out like this and bang. That's what a door's made for, is to slide out feet first. You're doing the harder thing by diving out. You're not going to do it.
Chip had to open the door by leaning on it with his back. If Kim then opened the door while the black guy was distracted by the gunshot, Chip would fall on the ground with his chest facing the black guy.
Now, remember, I was saying that Chip kind of scooted around and opened this door leaning against it so that he could take a shot out the open door with his right hand behind his back. Now, originally he had this problem that he couldn't get around the door frame to shoot towards the back or shoot the guy back there. So in theory, he could scoot around like this and scoot off to the edge of the seat and shoot with his right hand. But that introduces the same problem. This door's got this light in it that Kim kept talking about. If he's scooting to the edge of the seat, doesn't matter which way he's facing. If this door's open, black guy's going to see him scooting and shoot him or whatever, especially scooting this way. The black guy's going to see that gun back there while he's scooting, and the black guy's going to shoot him. So I know this door was closed, or I believe it was closed, while Chip was scooting around to put his back against this door. Now is where we get to the unfortunate part. So Chip had scooted around. All he wants to do is open this door a crack and take a shot at this black guy with his gun behind his back out the cracked door. He means to stay sitting in this seat. I don't know, maybe he gets a little further back. It's very awkward. Might have been less awkward in that big old truck. Now, what does Kim do? She said that she ran up and opened the door and got in, and Chip jumped out at the same time. Chip didn't jump out. Chip fell out because he was up against this door and Kim opened it, and he fell out on the ground. Can't reproduce it in this truck because it's not as roomy and it's not got this smooth bench seat. But he would have been able to slide right up against that door as he was opening it. And then when Kim opened that door, he fell out. In the deposition, she says, oh, he jumped out. I showed before that it's really not desirable, and it doesn't make much sense to just throw yourself on the ground from a truck high up like that. It's going to be a long drop. You're just going to be a pile lying at the feet of the guy who has threatened to kill you. Listen, you little bitch, you're going to do exactly what I tell you, or I'm going to blow your fucking head off. You understand me? Get on the ground. Now, I'm listening. What's going on out there? Okay, I'm going to come around, open this door, and take a shot. Oh, fuck. Bang! He'd open it. This light would come on. The black guy would look up or show his face to look at this door with this light on. And that's when Chip would take a shot. So he goes, open, look, bang! So Chip fell out of the car on the ground here. Here's the door. He fell out on the ground because his back was up against that door. So now he's lying on the ground, facing the black guy. At this moment is when he gets shot in the chest. I don't believe that Kim really didn't know he got shot in the chest. I believe that right now, Chip's fallen out. He fell out on his side. Black guy's right there, shoots him in the chest. He tells Kim, go. He pulls his legs the rest of the way out. Kim shuts that door and locks it and leaves Chip here lying on the ground. And when Chip hears that car start, he can probably pull his legs out of the way to not get run over, but I wouldn't be surprised if that truck did run over his leg. And this is when he rolled over on his stomach and started shooting the air. But I believe once he did that, the black guy ran off.
Here is what Kim said to Agent Nyquist the morning it happened. The physical description is accurate, but the reason for Chip falling out of the truck is wrong. And here is what Kim said at her deposition. She hid that Chip fell out and got shot because she opened the door when Chip was leaning against the door with his back.